Okay.
Elvis, we're live. Okay. You can go ahead. We're live.
Hello, humans of internet. My name is Melvin Hayes, and it is beautiful having you up there. Welcome to my Naija story. Okay, to joining us, we're literally just in house, so you can join us. On the curious sense to join us live. Like I said, today is going to be very interesting conversational instead. But three gentlemen need to dig on this today. First I have Mr. Steve Ogunyibo. Steven, say hi to everyone.
Hi. Good evening. Live and direct from from Maryland. I'm from the city of Baltimore. It's great to have everybody here. But please, just let's try and share the link to friends to join us live. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Steve. Next we have Mr. Nifemi. How are you doing today?
Hi everyone, this is Nifemi from Lagos, Nigeria, and it's good to be here. I'm looking forward to this cracking conversation. Controversial though, but it's going to be
All right.
nice.
Thank you. We have Naija Story. Okay, how you doing, sir?
Hi, good evening. I don't know if you can hear me. Hello from here. Hello from Lagos, Nigeria. Of course, I look forward to having a great conversation with this amazing guy. And of course, with you too,
All
Marcus.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining. So on topic for today, what for people who are going to link today is quite controversial if you ask me, but I feel like conversations have to be hard. I mean, a lot of conversations are hard, but the fact that hard doesn't mean that never be hard. So today we're going to be dissecting polyamory, and I think the topic is quite important is because we're in a generation where the idea of right and wrong is quite related. Right now, there's literally no yardstick for determining something the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do. After that, to go to the lead up, could polyamory be the solution in relationships or marriages? First that I well, for those that are watching, you probably do not understand maybe polyamorous. I'm going to give you my best definition of what polyamory is, and then we'll move on with that. So, after my definition, everyone could just give a bit of think it means for them because, like I said, a lot of things are quite relative nowadays. So I feel like polyamory, core predictions, by a lot of millennials, is a relationship it is very much possible for two or more people to be in a committed physical relationship with one or partners with the consent of the involved. So let's take for instance, I'm in a relationship with Stanley. Also very possible for also in a relationship too with Mr. David or long as Stanley is involved that I am having a relationship with family. Makes sense. That's how I put me to be. Now the problem now is people a lot of think this is a political way of cheating and it's also a connived way of non-monogamy of practicing non-monogamy. But then what some romanticize say it is relationship or it's polyamory. So that for me is where I think we want to take that from. What do you think polyamory means to you as a person? And do you really say that I think that I can say and then move it Mr. Face, can you
Yeah, I can actually hardly hear the question because it was cracking almost all through. Uh, but
oh my god.
Go ahead. We can hear you.
Can you hear
Okay,
me?
go ahead.
I think I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can go ahead with your conclusion.
Okay, Mr. Okwe, you said you didn't get the question. Can you make it now?
It's still breaking.
Oof.
We're finding. We're
No
finding.
problem is.
I don't know if it's a problem with
Yeah,
me
well,
or it's no problem.
So maybe you can step out, Melvis, and step in back. But she was just trying to get what
okay.
your own reaction. Yeah, she's just trying to know what your own reaction about the topic is. So, what do you think about the topic?
So
Okay.
um, I know. I mean, polyamory is. I mean, it's an ethical issue. As far as I'm concerned, it's an ethical issue. A lot of people will have several opinions about this, what they feel about it, what they think about it. In my generation, or in the generation that I met, I'm a millennial, and there was something taught to us about value system. There were things that we inherited from our parents that formed like the baseline on the kind of things that we accept as norm and the abnorms in our society when we're growing up. However, in this generation now, what we talk about is, oh, values are subjective. To some people it is normal, to some people it is not normal, just based on what they believe. That's what the society has taught us to be, or that's who the society has taught us to be. But from my own moral compass and from my own moral point of view, polyamory is every way wrong. I mean, for me, I'm a Christian, so I'm speaking from a Christian background. For some people, they're going to look at it from a cultural point of view, and how, I mean, some other people who are Muslims are going to view it from their religious point of view. But from my moral compass and from my religious belief, I believe that polyamory is wrong. I should not be engaged. My thought.
Okay. So I'm thinking. I'm not sure why line it. I'm assuming that if I probably go without the audio, without the video, you'll probably hear me better. Is it working? Please.
Let's work with it. Let's see what comes up.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me well now?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can perfectly hear you. We can perfectly hear you.
Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Perfect. So, Ms. Okwe, I think that I really appreciate your taking this word because I think I heard you say a lot about how you're Christian and you're religious and you were raised with a certain set of values and you think that, if we are supposed to have a progressive society, then we should stick to the values we were that was inculcated to us as children, right? I think that you said somewhat right.
Uh, I'm struggling to hear you, but I think you got. I mean, you got my summary quite right.
Oh my god. Okay. Um, I'm assuming that I can go on. So the problem is right now.
Yes, you can go on.
Okay. So I would like to bring up a totally different angle. I think I really appreciate the fact that you highlight this. Then I wanted to consider this. Now we live obviously in a society where you feel like value system is quite important and we continue to be kind of people were raised to be. But then, if you decide to be as realistic as can possibly be, you'd agree with me that the value system that we thought did not quite get to the lots of people because
Um,
you still see people that are. Hello.
We can hear you just a few breaks here and there. Okay, so okay, can
Sorry,
you
I
hear
didn't
me?
get that.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, Stephen, can you hear me too? Good. Melvin, I don't know
Yes, I
why
can hear
the
you.
line the
Melvin,
line is
maybe
breaking.
you just go out, try and sign out of StreamYard and come back in.
All right, that.
Yeah, okay then.
So
All right. So
I want to
Nifemi,
build on.
you have the floor.
Yes, I okay. So this is what we'll do today. I'm going to pick it from another perspective. Okwe just talked about the value, the religious perspective and all of it. If we are to stick with what we grew up into, which was made to, it was automatically stamped as right or wrong to us, then by now, no one will be talking about, oh, I'm straight, I'm not straight, I'm gay, I'm bi, and all of that. That's a whole, as we get along, people started, in their context, people started finding themselves. And while finding themselves, they realize, oh, this is what works for me. This is not, it has always been you're a boy, you're a girl, you're male, you're female. As female, you're supposed to stick to a male. As male, you should stick to female. That's like a whole different story entirely. Now, back to the subject matter. If we want to stick to what we've been taught as good and bad, right and wrong, then we will not be having this conversation. You see, a lot of people, like in the real context of polyamory, it has to do with, there's a consent. I have a partner, and after a particular time, we decide, oh, let us make our relationship open. Let's bring in other partners. Let me be, let me be in the know that, oh, this is the person. This, a lot of this works for some people. However, it might not work for some. And it is even more difficult because of the society. Society have confined us in a way that you just have to agree that some things are right, some things are wrong. And that is why, people are struggling. A lot of people are practicing polyamory you know, without defining it in the real context. Now we have cases of, married man, and some women know that their husband has a girlfriend. They are aware, and they just tell you, as far as he's not bringing her home, she's not disturbing me, I'm cool. Now they know that that is my husband's sexual partner. They know. Now, directly or indirectly, this is the system. They are practicing it, but because of the value, like Okwe said, what the society have made people believe, it's difficult to come out and say, oh, this is what I am practicing. So some people call it side chick. Boy, I know my husband's child side chick. I know my husband's side chick. You get that kind of, we hear that every now and then. But then, because the society have boxed a lot of people. And like the topic today, just is trying to make us understand that, okay, is this the solution? Whether we like it or not, people are practicing this as we speak. People are practicing. Now, the main question should be, will our society approve that this be made, like a norm? Because what we call right and wrong is something we heard from some people that they told us it is right and wrong. Before now, a lot of people will argue that women are not supposed to put on trousers. Why? Because they felt it was wrong. Now, the world is evolving. People are, learning things. People are identifying themselves. People are finding themselves. And whether we like it or not, this is a system that a lot of people are, like, this is a system that people are practicing right now. Truth be told, I know people that are in this system, but then they cannot make it public. People will not, because they just look at the society and what people will say about it. But it is a system that is presently in practice.
All right then. I guess. Okay, sorry. I guess we're trying. I guess we're trying to get Melvis back. She's the one moderating this session, and we can't find her in again. I guess she has a terrible network, but um, maybe we have to reschedule this because I have another room that I needed us to. I have another room later this evening. That should be in the next 1 hour. From now, maybe we should have to probably reschedule this room because she's moderating this session, as far as I'm concerned. So we have a session this evening that I will I will need both of you technicalities in it, which I know we're going to get a lot of people to come into this room, which is going to talk about opportunities. You've been part of opportunities, or we have been part of opportunities back to back. And for a lot of people who want to go for fellowships, people want to go for scholarship programs, could benefit from tips on how to fill form, how to get grants. I am going to try as much as possible to see a way of getting Miriam to join us in that conversation in the next 1 hour. I'm going to do the broadcast message and send to you right now. So we are going to maybe for now trying to get Melvis, who is comparing this session, to come back. But in as much that we can get her to get into the house again, we would have to get the session, the other session going on set and get ready. So I'd like to have Okpe and Nifemi. Thank you for coming joining us. I would like to see in the edu the session that we're having with Miriam and co. And so we're going to send it. So we're going to do this in the next 1 hour, and where we're going to be talking much about classic opportunities, scholarship opportunities, exchange programs, how to get grants. I know we have been involved in series of grant programs. We're going to do this in the next few minutes. I'm going to schedule the room now, and we'll be back in the next 1 hour. That should be 5:50. Well, that should be like 11 over there. So we're gonna do that in a few minutes, and we'll be right back. I'm gonna send you the link, the normal link to come in for the next room. We're gonna reschedule. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.